It's Catfish Week on Dr. Phil.
Anna says she wants my help getting her boyfriend, Sammy Lee Strong, out of detention in Nigeria. Well, ask and you shall receive.
I would bet that the person that she sees in those photos is not the person she is talking to.
We found the man in the photo. You have no idea where this is headed. This is Khaled, the man that you have been told is Sammy Lee Strong.
But this isn't a usual Catfish episode.
If you can believe it, there is actually a lot more to this story.
Is this man the victim he portrays himself to be?
She has evidence that you have been training Nigerian boys to use your pictures to scam people.
How I can do something.
Do you train Nigerian boys on how to scam women on the internet? Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
Today's going to be a changing day in your life.
5, 4.
I am not giving up on you. Yesterday, I sat down with Nino and his fiancée, Alexandria, and mom, Anna, who had conflicting viewpoints about Anna's alleged online boyfriend, Sammy Lee Strong. Now, Nino and Alexandria claimed Anna was 100% being scammed by Sammy Lee Strong, and despite their efforts to intervene, had already sent him over $120,000. That's right, Anna had sent this man over 100 grand. Now, Nino's mom, Anna, said even though they've never met in person, she loved Sammy, but was extremely conflicted. She said Nino has been so outspoken against her relationship that she was torn between her heart and her head and didn't know who or what to believe. Here's what happened.
My mom has been duped into sending money to a guy named Sammy Lee Strong.
Anna has gone off the deep end. This whole situation has spiraled out of control.
Here I have a pile of receipts that's over $100,000 worth of cash and gifts.
At the moment, Sammy is claiming to be held up in a detention in Nigeria until the taxes on his $12 million is paid off.
I've tried to convince my mom by showing her all this evidence, and nothing seems to convince her. In my eyes, this guy Sammy is a lying piece of trash.
Your mother is caught up in a criminal conspiracy here that goes deeper and further than you can imagine.
I love Sammy because he cares for me. Sometimes he calls me Anna Banana. He calls me sweetheart, you're my flame. For the past 2 months, Sammy has been detained in the Delta prison in Sepoli. A business associate of Sammy, Mr. Dan, and a friend has been visiting him in the prison. Mr. Dan's telling me that Sammy is really sick. I would like to help Sammy out, but at this time, my son is controlling the money.
What is it that your son, Nino, just doesn't understand about Sammy?
You know, he doesn't understand that I really have a relationship with him. He thinks he's just a scammer. He tells me he's somebody behind the computer in Nigeria.
How can you have a relationship with a person you've never met or even video chatted?
He can video chat. He can video chat.
He's just telling you, no, I can't.
They have reception.
I have staff in Nigeria that we talk to on a regular basis, video chat. So just know they're telling you the truth about that. You know, guilt is a powerful motivator, right? And you've had messages from Sammy that they're designed to make you feel guilty. December 5th, 19, your actions is really showing no bit of love anymore. Help me out if you really want to help me. Nobody deserves to be treated in this awful way. Do you really still want me to come home? He didn't say, you don't tell me you love me anymore. You're not calling me anymore. He's saying, you're not sending me cash.
Sounds pretty horrible, huh?
Two of the things that she cherishes most about Sammy are his romantic messages and poems, because he is romantic, right?
Yes, very.
Yeah. This is to Anna from Sammy Lee Strong. I know I can't give you the whole world, but I can promise you I will always love you. My heart is yours. I will never break your heart. I got to pecking around, and look what I found. I found this message on a site, and it says, I know I can't give you the world, but I promise you I will always love you. My heart is yours. I will never break your heart. I will never break your heart. Word for word, every word in the message he sent you, and it's a cut and paste from a list of messages guys that sit behind computers use and send to the people they're working. They go through the book and say, okay, I need something to send to Anna. Let's see, here's one. Anna wanted my help locating Sammy, who she claimed was critically ill and stuck in a detention center in, you guessed it, Nigeria. She was hoping I could assist in bringing him back to the United States so they could be together. Now, I've done a lot of catfish shows in the past, and if I know one thing about being stuck in Africa, that's definitely a red flag.
Chris currently is in Africa.
Donnie, he was in Nigeria.
You have $25,000 in cash you're putting in a cornflakes box and shipping to Ghana.
Aaron was in Nigeria and he needed money.
Kelly now lives in Nigeria.
So you sent custom fees to Nigeria. He was 50 miles from you and never came to see you. What any reasonable person would do, he moves to Ghana.
He's been working in Africa. He's been stuck for the last 2 months, and he just wants to get home. You know, he just wants to be with me.
Well, before moving to Nigeria in 2017, Sammy Lee Strong told Anna that he lived in Atlanta, Georgia. He claims he's a widower who lost his wife to cancer. He has one daughter, Sophia Lee. Well, I sent a staff member to Atlanta, Georgia, because we care about Anna. We care about what's happening to her. Is it real? Is it not? And she's not going to listen to opinion, that's for sure. So to get to the facts, you got to put boots on the ground.
Dr. Phil, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Anna says her boyfriend, Sammy Strong, used to live down the street until he moved to Nigeria 3 years ago in 2017. Also, his daughter, Sophia, says that he recently lost ownership of the home. It's now owned by the bank. This is a picture of Sammy, and this is a picture of Sammy and his daughter. I'm going to go to the neighborhood where Sammy told Anna he used to live, see if anybody recognizes them. I knocked on the doors of several of the homes in this close-knit neighborhood, including the one that Sammy Strong told Anna was his. The owner of that home declined to speak on camera. I was able to speak to some neighbors in their yards. Those who did talk with me off camera said that they have never seen or heard of Sammy Strong. I spoke with one neighbor who agreed to appear on camera. We are looking around for this gentleman. Have you ever seen this man before?
No.
Okay. He goes by the name of Sammy Strong. Does the name ring a bell? Mean anything to you?
No. I know all the neighbors, especially on this end of the street.
And he claims he lived only a few doors down from here.
It's the red brick house. I've lived here for 12 years, and I've never heard of Sammy Strong. I've never seen him. I've never seen his daughter. I've never heard the name. All the neighbors on the street, it's all black. So somebody of a different race or ethnicity would definitely stand out. If they lived here.
After a very long day of knocking on doors and investigating, it's safe to say that Sammy Strong has never lived in this neighborhood.
You know, there are records when you own a house. If you moved from your house right now, if you sold it to someone, if it was foreclosed by the bank, there are records. There are history of a house.
Yeah.
You can go to sources on the internet, Zillow and others, and it has the transactional history of a house going back to the day it was a vacant lot. He never owned the house at that address. His name never appeared on the documents for that house. He never lived there. And according to a local realtor in Atlanta, Georgia, the house linked to the address has never even been foreclosed in anybody's name, let alone Sammy Strong. He never owned the house. He never lost the house. Neighbors on either side of the house have never seen him there. You seen your neighbors?
Yeah, I know my neighbors, yes.
They've never seen him. Bank's never heard of him. He never owned it. It's never been foreclosed. It just didn't exist. He's never been there. I suspect he couldn't find Atlanta, Georgia with a map, a flashlight, in a week. That's all a lie. He didn't own a house there. So if that's a lie, then what else is a lie?
You have this blindfold, and he can do no wrong.
It's very difficult to believe that people do things like that, Dr. Phil.
And later, we found the man in the photos.
Oh, my God.
And Anna, you're going to get to talk to the man you've been looking at. Sammy has a passport because he says he's a United States citizen. So let's take a look. Here's his passport, and let's just put it up beside another passport. This, we know, is a real passport. Now, we've taken the name off of it so we don't violate the person's privacy. All the font is exactly the same. It's all black. Everything is lined up. And you can see how an official document comes out from the government. Well, let's look at Sammy Lee's. You've got United States here like you do over there. It's black and it's all in caps. But then you've got the name in blue, not black. Then you've got a date here in blue. You've got an expiration date down here in blue. Things aren't lined up along the border here. You can see how everything's supposed to be lined up, but this is offset, this is offset, this is offset. The spacing is wrong. Here, you've got a gap in here. You've got United States, then of America is in blue. United States is in black. And if you look at the watermarks on the picture, they're different than they are over here. It's white, it should be blue. You see, we've got blue and white, blue and white. And over here, we've got red, white, and blue because we do have a flag. I mean, it's a complete and utter fabrication. Now, can you tell that that is a phony passport?
Yeah, now I can, you know, for me, it's very difficult to believe that people do things like that, Dr. Phil. It's just...
You know why it's hard for you to believe? Because you don't have that dark part of your personality. You don't have that part of thinking, that larceny in your heart, so you can't even imagine that people would do this to someone.
No, I can't.
And when you talk to criminals, even when you talk to muggers that mug people on the street, you know what they say? Their number one advantage is the shock value, because decent people can't imagine what's happening. Somebody walks up to them and starts to mug them and hit them over the head. There's that gap, those few seconds where somebody just, they can't wrap their head around somebody would do this. And so it's that few seconds that they freeze that gives the criminal the advantage. And in this situation where there's fraud and deception, they rely on the fact that you can't conceive of the fact that someone would do that. Now, you've noticed that he speaks in really unusual language, right? He's not real good grammatically.
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
Yeah, it has awkward sentence structure and all.
But, you know, I am not that good either, so
Well, we've talked to some of these people before, and we've said, look, you've got spell check and grammar check on your computer. Why do you not clean these up? And you know what they tell us? They say, we use that as a screening device. Because if someone is willing to overlook that, if we tell them we're from Omaha and we say, we love you heart all day, and they're willing to overlook that, then we know we've got a live one. We know we've got a live one on the line, and we put a lot of effort into that one, because if they're willing to overlook that English is obviously our second language, then we know we've got one that's likely to overlook a lot of other problems as well. And we pour all of our effort and energy into that person right there.
He blinded you with the love in the beginning. You have this blindfold that, just like having a kid, your kid can do no wrong. Even when your kid, say, goes to prison later in life, you're his mama and you will love him no matter what. He put a blindfold on you, and he can do no wrong.
Well, Anna says she wants my help getting her boyfriend, Sammy Lee Strong, out of detention in Nigeria. Well, ask and you shall receive. We found the man in the photos.
Oh, my God.
And Anna, you're going to get to talk to the man you've been looking at when we come back. This is the man that you have been told is Sammy Lee Strong. Well, Anna has seen him. She has corresponded with him. She's even talked to him. Anna's online love, Sammy, says he is currently detained in a Nigerian detention center due to unpaid taxes since July. Well, lately, Anna has only been able to communicate with Sammy's friend, Mr. Dan, who told Anna that Sammy is critically ill. Well, once again, my team did some investigating, and I'm happy to report that Sammy Lee Strong is, in fact, not critically ill, but he's not in Nigeria either.
My name is Khaled. I'm born in Lebanon. My age is 55 years old. I have a wife and 4 boys. I don't like to make problem for anyone. I like my life to be clear and very comfortable for everyone. I don't know Anna. I don't know for who sent money. I don't know for how much sent money, because I don't know Anna at all. Who Anna? Really, I don't know Anna. How much they paid? $100,000. Oh my God, I don't ever meet Anna, I never know Anna. This is me, you can see me, Anna. I hope to know who this guy. He stolen all my pictures and make for me heart attack. I am good man. Actually, I am not judge and lawyer to punch this man, but really must do have big punch because he is scammer and he stolen money. Anna is guilty also, because how give him money without know him? How? This is not easy money, not small money. If you have a lot of money, okay, no need $100,000, okay, send for me also, Anna, for me, please, I beg you. I never send this picture to anyone. I put same any photo in Facebook. This is picture in Nigeria, maybe 2016, 17. This is one Italian restaurant in Lebanon, near the Palma Beach. This picture is too close from this road. If you want, I show you the place exactly. Here I take the photo. Here, see? This is the place I take the photo. I want my reputation come back same before. I hope to stop him. I hope to know how I stop him. Just I want to talk with Mr. Feld, Dr. Feld. Please help me to find these people. Stop the people scam. Please, I beg you, do something for everyone have problem, same me.
Well, joining us all the way from Beirut, Lebanon, via satellite, where it's currently nighttime, is the man behind the photos of Sammy Lee Strong, and his name is Khaled. Khaled, Dr. Phil here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you.
Anna, this is the man that you have been told is Sammy Lee Strong. And he actually lives in Lebanon, and his name is Khaled. and someone has obviously stolen his pictures and used them as a false identity and represented themselves to you. How do you feel looking at the man that you have believed to be someone else?
It's just sad. Now, see, I fell in love with this man. He has a wife and a family.
Khaled, you say you've not ever talked to Anna, you don't know her. Someone's stolen your identity, correct?
Yes, I never meet Anna. I am sorry about Anna. I am also same you, Anna. I am innocent, same you. Please forgive me because my picture, they make problem for you. Forgive me, please.
Khaled, how many people do you know that have used your photos?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know how much people take my photo and scammer people. I don't know. Actually, believe me, I am surprised and I am. Same anyone have problem for scammer because also because this destroy my life, and I stay 5 years without work. For that issue, I don't know, but people not trust me more anymore, and this has happened. I am also same Anna have this problem.
Yeah. Well, I know that's terrible for you as well, and you're victimized by this. Anna is victimized by this. And Anna, let me ask you, this is the man. You've seen the pictures. You're talking to him. It's not Sammy Lee Strong. This is Khaled that has had his picture stolen and used, and someone is sitting behind a computer that has used his photos to talk to you and get you to send them money. Is this now clear to you that Sammy Lee Strong does not exist?
Yes, it's clear. I feel sorry for you, sir. I feel sorry for me right now.
A Google image search of Sammy's photo led us to a website where Khaled's photo appeared 370 times. Now, Khaled knows his photos have been stolen, but not this many times. But 370 different times we found that his photos have been used by different people in different ways to scam different people. So they've used these photos not just with you, but with other people as well. And I guess in a sense that's flattering that they think that you're that attractive to be used, but I know that it also creates problems for you in your life, which is not flattering at all. So we're going to take a break and then we'll be right back. There's more to Khaled's story, and I have a question for him next. We'll be right back. So you suspect he may not be completely innocent in this situation with Anna?
No, I know of at least 5 women, but he has taken money off them himself personally.
Well, I'm back with Nino and his fiancée, Alexandria, and Nino's mother, Anna. We've just spoken to Khaled, whose photo has been used with the name Sammy Lee Strong in a complete and utter scam of Anna. Well, if you can believe it, there is actually a lot more to this story. While my team was searching to find the man behind the photos of 75-year-old Anna's online boyfriend, Sammy Lee Strong, they came across Kathy, who runs a worldwide Facebook scam alert page. Kathy says she has known about Khaled for the past 8 years, and she claims there's more to him than meets the eye. Now, I asked my team to kill the feed to Khaled, so he's not listening right now. And I'd like to add Kathy into this conversation, who is joining us now from the Canary Islands. Tell us what you know about this gentleman, Khalid.
Khalid is a professional, charming guy, knowing how to brainwash women. I know women who have met him, who went to Tripoli, Lebanon, to meet him, to give him money. I know that he got together with the black boys from Nigeria to give him the pictures, to give those young men pictures, and taught him how to scam.
So you're telling me that this Khalid, that his pictures have been used so many times, may not be entirely innocent in this whole thing?
Of course not.
And have you met him?
No, I have never met him. During all those years, I have met women who met him, have been scammed. I've seen many women like Anna in a position Anna is now. And my heart is breaking to see her because I know what she's suffering.
You know, Kathy actually led us to Samantha, who says she was personally scammed by Khalid after he made false promises about their future together. And I will give Khalid the opportunity to respond in a minute. But joining us now from the UK is Samantha. Let's add her to the conversation. And Samantha is on the phone because she really doesn't want to show her face. She's really concerned about this individual. So tell us what your experience has been with Khalid.
He appears to be a great man, a charmer, a charming man, but he will invite you into his family and make you part of his family and then ask you for money.
So you have actually met him and
yeah.
you've gone to see him and you say that he got money from you.
Yes, he's had about £2,000 from me.
And you've been to Lebanon to see him on 4 different occasions, correct?
Yeah, I've traveled across there about 4 times. The last time I went was in February this year.
Okay, so we're talking currently.
Yes, yes.
How does he get money from you?
Oh, he needs repairs for certain things. He needs an oil change on his car. He needs repairs on his car. He needs personal issues that was going on in his life.
Yeah, and you say he promises you that you will be together and that you should just send him money. And you said, I don't have any more cash to send him.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So pretty much the same messages that this Sammy Lee Strong has been giving to Anna.
Absolutely. When the poor lady was telling her tale, I did chuckle to myself because that's all he ever did was send me love poems. And I did actually Google them and found that some of them have been, he's plagiarized them.
So he sent you poems like he sent...
Oh, yeah, absolutely loads of them.
Now, how do you feel about him?
I've got nothing but contempt for the man, especially listening to what the lady before has said.
Right, and, you know, Kathy was saying that she's tracked him and many women that he has been involved with. So you suspect he may not be completely innocent in this situation with Anna?
No, I know of at least 5 women who I've spoken to who do not want to come on the show, but he has taken money of them himself personally and not gone through as a false name.
Kathy, do you suspect that he may be at least coaching the people that are interacting, dealing with Anna here as Sammy Lee Strong?
Yes, of course. I don't know if he did it with Anna, but from the time 2017 to now, it could be very possible. I have met also on internet Nigerian boys confronted them to say, you are not the guy on the picture, that they open up and they say, yes, it's true, and they send pictures of them and say, well, he promised me I can make a lot of money and things like this. And those boys were between 15 and 25 years old.
Okay, and they're saying that he trained them?
Yes. He trained them, and he's looking. Look at his website. He's also there looking for the youth of Nigerians. And I see the way he talks now, the way he answers your questions. This is all fake what he's doing. He's been pushed in a situation where he never thought he will be.
Well, you two stay with us. We're going to take a break. There is a lot more to unpack here when Khaled comes back to explain himself, because I'm going to ask him about some of this. He has not been listening. We will be right back. There is a woman by the name of Katharina that says that she has evidence that you have been training Nigerian boys to scam people around the world. I'm here with Anna and her family, who just learned that the man behind the photos of Sammy Lee Strong is not as innocent as he claims, according to some women who have been either scammed by him or have investigated him and interviewed women who claim have been scammed by him. Now, he's not been listening, but we're going to add him back to the conversation right now, and I have some specific questions to ask him. Khaled, thank you for being patient. We're back now, and I'm curious, Khaled, what business are you in? Did I hear you say that you are a lawyer?
No, I am not. I am mechanical. I am mechanical engineer. I'm working offshore. I'm working offshore with Chevron and Total company in Nigeria and Angola.
Oh, okay. So you have been to Nigeria?
Yes, I'm working with Nigeria with Saipem company before.
Do you know a woman from England named Samantha?
Yes, I know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I know.
Because we've been talking to Samantha, and Samantha tells us that you're saying that you're completely innocent in all of this, but that she feels like you have been very much a scammer with her and have gotten money from her. Is that true?
Samantha was coming in Lebanon here to visit my family.
There is a woman by the name of Katharina in the Canary Islands in Spain that has a website that says that she has evidence that you have been training, that you have been training Nigerian boys to use your pictures to scam people around the world into sending money, and that you get a cut of the money that they send in. Do you train Nigerian boys on how to scam women on the internet?
Even my photo, my Facebook, I don't know how I can do something.
Do you train Nigerian boys on how to scam women on the internet? Hey everyone, season 19 is underway.
If you never made it to Hollywood to be a part of the studio audience, well, now it doesn't matter. If you're in Oklahoma, Georgia, Texas, New Jersey, or anywhere else in the world, now you can be a part of our virtual audience.
All you need is a computer and an internet connection. Go to drphil.com and click on Be Part of the Audience for more information.
That's right. Hope to see you soon.
There is a woman by the name of Katharina in the Canary Islands in Spain that has a website that says that she has evidence that you have been training, Nigerian boys to use your pictures to scam people around the world into sending money and that you get a cut of the money that they send in.
Who? What is name?
The name is Katharina, and she runs a scammer website that watches out for people who scam and says that you are actually involved in the scams themselves and that you give your pictures to these boys and train them on how to scam women.
I don't know Katrina before. I don't know Anna before. Sorry, I am sorry about that. I told you, if I know someone, I told you I know. But if I don't know, sorry, I cannot force myself to tell you, yes, I know. Because I don't know, I don't know.
Do you train Nigerian boys on how to scam women on the internet?
Even my photo, my Facebook, I don't know how I can do something. Sometimes I take my son to help me. I am not professional for my telephone. I'm not professional on my Facebook. I always focus for my job, for my work. This is my opinion. This is my focus. Believe me. No have time for play.
Do you train Nigerian boys on how to scam women on the internet?
Never. I never do that. I never had a friend Nigerian. Only with my work before. Only with my stuff. I don't have time to do that bad thing for the people how you scam. I don't know. I don't know how.
Mm-hmm. Samantha said you sent her poems that you said you wrote, but they were found on scam websites, and that you asked her for money for repairs and hospital bills.
Of course, this is my friend. Samantha is my friend. This is visit me in my home. She stay with me at home. She stay with me with my family.
Did he take advantage of you, Samantha?
Absolutely.
How?
Using me for money, taking advantage, brought me into his family, promised me everything and gave nothing.
She says she knows 5 other women you've gotten to give you money. Is that true?
Absolutely, yes.
You are a scammer. I hope you hear me.
Well, once again, we're out of time today. Believe it or not, there's still so much more to uncover about this so-called Sammy Lee Strong that we needed a 3rd episode. Tune in tomorrow when Anna is joined by a woman who says she was scammed out of her retirement savings and wants to offer Anna some advice. Plus an update from a past guest and Dr. Phil viewer favorite whose husband lost their life savings on day trading and online women. What happened to her after the taping? You'll have to see it to believe it.
Tomorrow on an all-new Dr. Phil. Anna wanted to marry Sammy, who's stuck in Nigeria. But the plot thickens as more women come forward.
She says she knows at least 5 other women that you got to give you money. Is that true?
No.
She says you're lying.
I don't know. I don't know any lady.
You have evidence that this man has scammed other women, correct?
Yes.
She says you are an evil scammer.
I never know this lady before.
That's tomorrow. All part of Dr. Phil's Catfish Week.
I'd like to thank all of my guests today. For more information about today's show, you can log on to drphil.com. Also, when you go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you're going to find me popping up here and there because we talk about these shows after the fact. We have some discussions. You guys ask questions. I answer some of those. And we have a pretty lively discussion on some of these stories. Don't forget to subscribe to Robin's podcast, I've Got a Secret. To do that, you just go to the little podcast app on your phone or your computer or iPad. Click on that, type in I've Got a Secret across the top. When it pops up with this cute picture, just hit the subscribe button below, and you'll be part of what she calls her secret squad. And I'll ask no more questions after that. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bounce, bounce, all the girlies bounce. Take 'em to my house, turn the party out. Bounce, 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 all the girlies bounce. Take 'em to my house, turn the party out. but I didn't hear ya. I thought that I could fly, but woke up on the asphalt. I swear there was the last time. I've always been naive. Call it